uppercut, uppercut, sonic boom. Update 1.5 is upon us. This is Mission Ignition, the new Evo ground mode. And this is an update that has just so many things in it. I'm going to give you an overlook on my ideas in the update, what I think is the key points, what's important, what's really going to float my boat, and some stuff you guys really need to know. And there are going to be multiple videos coming out of this update. That's how much content there is. Normally, I'll do like one video on a patch, but that's not going to get it done here. We've got to test an awful lot of things. We've got to do new weapons, new stats for the Mg3 and the ASM Abacan. We've got to do all kinds of different videos on different features like the customized sensitivity settings. Stick around. Let's get started. First of all, I want to congratulate PUBG Mobile on implementing the fire speed compensation mechanism. Now, I will be testing all this to make sure it's hunky-dory and it's gone through. I will have the numbers in the next couple of days for everything in the game, so don't go anywhere, stay tuned. But this system, if we're to believe the patch notes, adds a unified mechanism for firearms with different frame rates to solve the problem of inconsistent firing rates at different frame rates. Now, I don't know if that has changed the rate of fire on weapons. I don't know if it's made some guns worse and some guns better. But what I will tell you is that at least we will have consistency now in how fast rounds come out the end of the pointy bit. So people on lower end devices won't suffer the indignity of being smashed by people who just have a better device. Like the fact that I can fire an M762 faster than an M416 if you're using 30 frames per second versus me using 90 was a problem, and that's been changed, which is bloody wonderful as far as I'm concerned. Secondly, and something that I think is more important than any of this, is there is a opportunity now to customize your sensitivity settings for each individual weapon. And likewise, there is an opportunity to customize pickup settings for each individual weapon. And I think that is really, really cool. One of the big problems is you'll see people on the range all the time. They'll go into the cheer park or whatever, and you'll just see people with M416s. Maybe now that there's an opportunity to change settings for all weapons so that you can have perfect sensitivity across MP5K and UMP and M762 will give more credence to a wider meta. I mean, I'm not holding my breath, but it's a whole lot of fun. Also, you can't run people over in that thing. This is the LMG, by the way, the Mg3. It is absolutely crazy. Let's talk a little bit about some of the things that aren't big ticket items. I mean, this is the new mode, Ignition mode, and it's excellent for a game mode, like an event, which we've just come to. Like we've had ice walls, we've had all kinds of different things, ESP bombs, everything like that. But this is actually a whole lot of fun. There is heaps and heaps of loot, which for me is the most important thing for an event mode. And it actually affects your rating. We're playing duos here, but it's rated gameplay. So you get to do a whole lot. This is me with the Mg3. Watch this thing go. It is brilliant. It is absolutely gorgeous. If you're just looking for a fun time, call Mg3. And I mean, this is a weapon. It's very, very good to use. I'm just going to blow the car up. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Yep. The auto pickup will be disabled when a character is using meds. These are default control logic improvements, and these are things that I think absolutely go straight to the heart of the gameplay experience, and that's really, really important. And although this patch has a lot of bells and whistles and bling and other things happening, that kind of stuff is what makes me extremely happy that has finally been looked at. Things like if there is a flare gun in someone's crate, you won't pick it up unless it has ammo with it, because that is another thing that drives me nuts. When I'm saving a red dot on a pistol while I put a 3X on a barrel or an M416, and then I run over someone and after I kill them and I open the crate and it drops the pistol and then there's a gunfight and suddenly I don't have the red dot anymore because I have to run off and get a revive. That's really frustrating. That likewise, when you're reviving someone or you're doing anything and you start hitting a heal and someone drops a med kit next to you and you automatically pick it up, or there's ammo drop next to you, you automatically pick it up. That's really frustrating, and they've changed all that. One other thing that's fantastic, if the ammo of a firearm has been used up, including spare ammo, and there is another weapon that still has ammo, that character will automatically switch to using this weapon. That's a brilliant one as well. It's absolutely fantastic. These are the kind of things that make my socks roll up and down. These are fixes for lifestyle issues in the gameplay. Really frustrated me. By the way, I'll show you at the end how good this weapon is when prone. If you prone with the Mg3, you are going to have no problems with recoil. It is really, really cool. And you can also set it up so that you can get, custom sensitivity for a Mark 14 full auto, which is brilliant because now you can run a Mark 14 instead of an M416. All this is making me very, very happy. It's an ambitious patch. It's a patch. Oh, watch this. Love this. This gun is just amazing. 990 rounds a minute is an awful lot of rounds a minute. It just gets absolutely spits it at the end of the barrel. It's an ambitious patch. The ASM Abacan, I'm going to do a video on that. I ran an M762, not an M762, Mark 47 Mutant. Yesterday, I did some footage playing solos with that so I could get a kind of comparison feel for how it goes. And I'm not loving it at the moment, but it could just be that I'm very rusty. I haven't been playing enough lately because I've had so much on and I'm trying to run 2 channels and do it's just, anyway, the life of a YouTuber, having a whinge. I mean, all you young humans out there who trade places with me in a heartbeat. Anyway, and I need to do more testing on it. It's got to have a particular kind of use. This is a wonderful thing about these bikes is you can only fire your pistols from the back. You can see McDiggly is firing a revolver at this bloke. There's actually 2 of them on the back of that, and McDiggly is just having at it with a revolver, and then we get pushed by a UAZ behind us, and there's another bloke turns up on one of these things. Oh, hello, what's going on? The patch is brilliant. Big fan. Watch this gun go. Watch it. You ready? Here we go. Watch this thing. Going to work. Going to work. Going to work. Oh my goodness. Anyone fancy an Mg3? This thing is famous. Like the Mg3 is one of the most recognizable weapons in... Oh, that's actually... So there's like another guy turned up on another... Oh yeah. The Mg3 is one of the most recognizable weapons in the world. And it's... Dig takes him straight off the back of his hover bike. I don't know why they're hiding behind the hover bike. It's not giving... There we go. How about that when you're prone with this? How about that? How about that? Watch that again. Yeah, it's a wonderful weapon. It's a gun that is going to be very, very popular out of the airdrops. Yes. Yes. I'm going to be very interested to get the numbers on this, the pure damage numbers. I didn't do it in the beta because they change things between beta. And a lot of the stuff that you're seeing here, I played a lot of beta. A lot of the stuff that you're seeing here wasn't available in the beta. They kind of kept it under their hat, which is fair enough. Yeah, and M24 still work, by the way. So much content to come, guys. So many things to discuss in this patch. I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface here. Third-person camera perspective, the new glass in the windows. The M249 is now a world drop. Obviously, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's a great world drop weapon for what it is. Something to pick up and run with is very cool. There's like the way everything works. The Teslas, it's all to come. And there will be so many videos that I'm going to be doing. But just rest assured that I haven't forgotten. All the numbers will be crunched and they will be available ASAP. And there's going to be a lot of work to do because we need like a unifying theory for if they have actually changed all the frame rates, what are the new numbers? Like, are they the 60 frames per second numbers? Are they 90 frames per second numbers? McDingling's letting me have a crack at it. I can't see the guy because I'm using it as a 3x. So I'm going to switch this up to a 6x. And I'm going to try it like standing up. And you can see as a 6x, you can't tell me that, yeah. So if you're lying down, fine. If you're standing up, no, you can't. Like lying down, the recoil control is crazy. But McDingling is just letting me shoot this guy for the purposes of science. There he is. He's up there. He's shooting at McDingling. Now that's standing up. Okay, with a 6x. No, go. Little better, but lie down. Watch this. Watch this. She's a laser. Right, mate. This is going to be the new M416 spammer's favorite gun. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm Pushka. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, look after yourselves, stay safe on the battlefield. Lots more content to come. Make sure you've got those notification settings hit, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, boys and girls.